Welcome to Wander and Wonder, Manitoba's Interlake, the greatest picnicking destination in this side of the galaxy. Hey, Laura, where are we going on a picnic today?
We're going on a picnic. We're going on a picnic. Manitoba's Interlake. Manitoba's Interlake. What are we gonna bring? What are we gonna bring? Can't wait. Love picnics. Picnic or die. So if you were to perhaps enjoy a picnic this summer in Manitoba's Interlake, can I ask, what do you think you would need? Can I make some suggestions for you, or do you have an idea of what you'd need on a picnic?
Well, typically I can give you the standard for when me and my partner and our dogs go for go anywhere. Like if we go for a walk or a hike, typically what we'll do is I have a grade A fake Gucci bag that I brought back from China that I put all my stuff in, which is pretty awesome. So basically we'll fill up water jugs. We'll get the dogs leashes. We'll get the doggy bags. We'll throw in fruit like bananas and oranges. We'll put in a couple protein bars, and then typically we'll just take that on for the picnic. We'll just take that with us to wherever we're going. I'll put that in my backpack. Take that in the car. Then I have a little Mickey Mouse backpack that I got from when I was in Disney and Universal Studios. So I'll put that in as we go for the walk.
Okay.
And then after that, just to be fun and lazy, we'll typically go to a restaurant and get something after the hike.
Okay.
So that's our normal picnic. I don't know. How does that sound to you?
I mean, that sounds okay. I mean, to have the Gucci bag, you then have to transfer to the little bag. Is any of it chilled? And then you're just going to a restaurant. May I suggest perhaps one day deciding that instead of going to a restaurant and picking up some food, that you buy a really beautiful wicker picnic basket, perhaps. Maybe you thrift it in the Interlake, one of the amazing thrift stores that you find a vintage picnic basket in, and you pack a gorgeous, lovely woven blanket, potentially from a thrift store as well. And of course, we're very against single-use plastics here at Wander and Wonder. So what do you think about some reusable cutlery from I Reuse Too? It's a company out of East St. Paul that you can actually purchase a little kit with a fork, a knife, a reusable straw, a napkin. And it's all fits in this beautiful little carrying case that you can just slide into the picnic basket. And then I don't know, like foods that you would bring. I have an aunt who used to bring a charcuterie board to Folk Festival. She'd pull it out of her backpack and we were like, what? Are you Mary Poppins? You just pulled a charcuterie board out of your bag. But you could, take the time to cut up some deli meats and cut up some cheeses and cut up some olives and sort of put those into little beautiful reusable glass containers and pack the picnic basket. I don't know, what would you bring to drink? Is this a day trip? So would you want to maybe have some lovely lemonade or kombucha or something like that? Or would you want to just go straight in for the romantic bottle of
Laura,
warm red wine that's been sitting in 30-degree heat? Or would you try to go real fancy and keep a bottle of white wine chilled in the car?
Laura, I just want to say I appreciate all these advices on how to do it. And obviously from those advices, and all of our listeners at home who have ever been on a picnic, who have kids, or even by yourself, realize that you have never been on a picnic. And then oh, Chelsey, why don't you go get a nice woven basket with a woven blanket and then carefully, delectably cut up some deli meats. It's no. Anyone that does picnic all the time is well, we're just going, throw stuff in, maybe, I'm all for reusable stuff and stuff like that, but I'm a lot of things go out the wayside. Not to say we don't use reusable stuff, but a lot of times it's put it in a plastic bag because we want to keep it safe, just throw it in, let's go.
Okay, you don't have to you don't have to do all that. If you want to just, throw your dogs in the car, throw your Gucci bag in the car,
Mm-hmm.
and then pick up food on the way anyway, can I suggest a place that you would like to maybe go to have a picnic? Would that be okay?
Suggest the way, Laura.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
So, of course, you can go to our website and follow the link to many places in Manitoba's Interlake that we suggest to have a beautiful picnic at. And that would be at wander@interlaketourism.com. But just off the top of my head and connecting it back to a conversation that we had on a previous episode about visiting Lockport Provincial Heritage Park. So you would take the scenic drive down River Road, cross over the St. Andrews Lock and Dam, turn left onto the lower east bank of the Red River at Lockport. And this beautiful picnic spot contains one of Manitoba's most important archaeological sites and a National Historic Site. After lunch, you take a stroll along the trails overlooking St. Andrews Lock and Dam, and then you visit that church at night. And you see if those gates are rattling, and you look for the lady in white. I do want to say that one of our favorite family things to do when we're going out to the beach and we want to have sort of lunch on the beach, we pick up a bucket of chicken and then we keep it in the fridge overnight, and then we bring the cold chicken to the beach or to the place that we're going to be picnicking at. And that's always a hit because it's just sort of like a finger food, you know, not great for vegetarians or vegans, but you
or chicken owners, lovers.
Or chicken lovers, yeah. But, you could make sort of a reasonable facsimile, a tofurkey, cold tofurkey, or a cold, fried cauliflower chicken bites, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah. And then sometimes my mom will make her famous potato salad. And so that's always lovely to have on the side. But also you got to keep it that cold too. So the ice is a no-no. You're telling me the ice is a no-no. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But you've got all these great tips that you didn't know. Like, I almost think that everyone innately, organically is a picnicker in some way. Like, you go for long road trips, you're kind of a picnicker if you pack food, you go to Disney you are a picnicker in a way. Like, so I think, so you've got like, those are good. Those are like, that's like a gem. That's like a nugget. What you just said about the chicken. Like, that's great. I think that's
great. Like it's everyone has to just embrace their inner picnicker and just to keep calm and picnic on,
Yes. So on that note, remember, like, this summer, after you've heard this podcast, summer, winter, spring, fall, man, get out there, go for a picnic in Interlake. And anything you want to know about picnicking, you can email us or tell us your thoughts. And we'll talk to you next time. I'm Chelsey, and you are
Laura. Thank you so much for joining us on Wander and Wonder, Manitoba's Interlake. Created by Interlake Tourism Association, produced by As It Happened Productions. If you'd like to contact us, please send us an email at wander@interlaketourism.com.